Go, 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 go. Yes, sir, I'm far from average, and probably that's my advantage over y'all.
This is Street Reporter Lee out here with Shopper Magazine, and we came to visit with
D Chase
out here in exclusive St. Ives Country Club. So, Mr. D Chase.
Yes, sir.
Tell me something about the music. What's going on with the music?
Well, recently the album's been finished. Recently finished the mixtape. Getting ready to promote the single Falling Forward coming out February 16th, 2010. It is coming. Big things.
Now, I've been hearing a lot about Falling Forward.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a traditional hip-hop song.
It's not a hip hop song. It's a song. It's music.
It's music.
It's music.
Okay. Now, how would you classify it?
Alright, if I had to classify it, it's a little bit of rock, a little bit of hip hop, a little bit of everything in between, so that's pretty much how I describe it.
Okay. Now, is that pretty much how all your music is, or?
Pretty much. I don't like to box myself into one little cage. I like to expand. So I just do whatever sounds right.
Okay, okay. Now, what made you want to get into music in the first place?
Honestly, I don't know. When I was 9, I just got my first guitar and started going to music school. That was it. I was just hooked. I don't really know what made me want to. It just kind of happened.
Okay. So you started playing instruments first.
Yeah.
So where'd the rapping thing come from?
From playing instruments evolved into making beats, from making beats evolved into trying to sell it to different rappers. But I was never satisfied with what they did on my production, so I just figured at about 16, 17 that I just might as well rap myself.
Oh, okay, okay. So who do you think you sound like? Who would you compare yourself to lyrically?
Lyrically, I wouldn't really compare myself to nobody. I think everybody has their own distinct style, their own distinct flow, and I don't think that if you really listen to me, I sound like anybody else is out there. But that's my personal opinion. You guys have to decide for yourself.
Okay, okay, okay. So I heard you got a mixtape hitting the streets.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we heard a couple of cuts off of it.
Yeah.
Different. It's not your typical mixtape. Now, why did you decide to do a mixtape? Because you did the album, and you kind of did it reverse. Usually people get on the mixtape circuit and then they do an album. Or hopefully they get picked up by a label and then they, drop their album.
With the mixtape, I finished the album. I got a lot of good reviews about it, got a lot of praise about it. But I felt that something else was missing. I felt like I needed to prove some other things to the industry, to the people around, to my fans, to the haters, to the naysayers. That's why I dropped Science Class, pretty much to address all these issues and questions.
So I heard you got a little deal going on. Tell me about the deal.
As of November 13th, 2009, I believe, Friday night at Club Da Vinci's.
Oh my God, he's giving free shouts.
My record label, that music group, was picked up by Interscope Records, so that's what it is. That's the deal.
Okay, big things, big things.
Yes.
So let me ask you this: how has that changed how you think about your music now?
It doesn't change anything.
Okay.
Ever since I was younger, I always knew that I had what it took. Like, not to sound cocky or anything, but I always knew that my life would be music. So getting a deal really is not really a surprise.
Okay. Now, what would you say to all those artists out there that are looking to get a deal?
If you really want to do this music thing, it's not for the faint of heart. It's not for those who give up easy. And if you feel like you're one of those people, really just do something else. Get a 9 to 5 or something. But if you really want to do music and that's what you love and that's what you want to do, go after it with all your heart and determination.
Okay, okay. Now, what about those beat makers out there, using the Fruity Loops or the Reasons or whatever? What words do you have for those guys?
If you're a producer, always expand your craft, get better. If Fruity Loops is what you could afford and that's what you're working on, be the best producer on Fruity Loops in the world.
Okay.
Same thing goes with whatever platform you're making your beats on. Just don't stop. Always strive to get better at what you do. That goes with anything in life.
Now, what has been like one of the major stumbling blocks you've had like with your production? Do you have like the full studio now that you're able to just go in and lay it down on, or?
I've had the same keyboard making beats since I was 11 or 12.
Oh.
So Like, so I don't really like hearing excuses from producers saying I don't got the equipment, I don't got this, I don't got that. Cause I've been using the same piece of equipment, no new samples, no new sounds, just
What kind of keyboard?
on this Motif 8.
Oh, okay.
So pretty much all I did, I ain't
You
getting no.
think that thing the hell up, huh?
Yeah, like keys are stuck, but you know, all I did was expand what's up here, so the sounds came better on the keyboard.
Ah, okay. Anything else you use these days?
I use a little bit of Logic now.